What's up guys, it's Cameron from Nordic Milsim. Today we're going to be going through the procedure that you go through when somebody on your faction gets hit, regardless of if you're a player or a medic. So, the first order of business is to check to see if he's already been bandaged or what state of injury he is in. Like, does he need a medic water or does he need a bandage? So, I can see right off the bat he has no bandage on, so I know for this life this is the first time that he has been hit. So I'm going to crouch down and ask him where his bandage is. Okay, he's showing me with his hand where his bandage is. So I'm going to pull his bandage out of his pack, and we have these rolled up bandages. The intent behind that is for it to take some actual duration of time in order for you to bring them back into the game. This also requires you to set up some form of security while you are performing this act. If you want to be risky and earn yourself an airsoft medal of honor of some sort, you can run out, be exposed, and try to bandage him as fast as you can. So now we're going to go through the process of actually applying it. So start just rolling it around. And now that I'm done, I'm going to tuck the bandage in, make sure it's secure and it doesn't come off of him. And then he is back in the fight. Oh! Now he's been hit once again. I see he is wearing a vest. It might have weighted plates, but he is not wearing a helmet, which according to our rules, if you want the two bandage rule to apply, you need to be wearing both a weighted vest and a helmet. It can be a real helmet or a reproduction or repro helmet of what would be considered a ballistic helmet in real life. So no bump helmets, they do not give you ballistic protection. So now that he is hit, again, for this demonstration, we are pretending that I am a medic. So I have our 50 centiliter medic bottles. We currently use these plastic flasks, but that may be subject to change in the future. We're looking towards other alternatives that may be a little bit easier to fill, because I am getting really tired of filling 1,000 of these by hand before the event. So now I am administering the IV to him. I am with him. We do not permit you throwing these like a ball or a football of some kind and having him catch it. The medic that is giving the IV actually needs to be with the casualty and with the casualty the entire time while he is consuming this. So now we can give this thirsty boy his water. And during this process, while he is drinking, there's not a set amount of time that needs to pass while he's consuming the IV. For some people, 50 centiliters is difficult to push down. For others, they can do it in 10 seconds or something like that. So as long as they consume it, they're back in the fight. So now that he has consumed the IV, he can remove his bandage. And if he is kind enough, he will roll it up neatly so that the next time he is hit, it can be easily applied just like I did the first time he was hit. So that is the basics of our medic system. Another note is after he has consumed the IV, it is the medic's responsibility to then collect the empty IV, stash it away, make sure it doesn't fall out of your pockets during the event, and then once you receive resupply, you can give the empty IV to the logistics guys or whoever is providing you with your resupply, just so we, again, keep track of our trash and ensure that we're not leaving anything out on the field. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. This has been Cameron with Nordic Milsim.